Just north of downtown LA, we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series. The
build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Walker Buehler will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's not a very big guy, barely over 6 foot, but boy, he carries a big arm. Really live fastball, 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better, and he's a big game pitcher. If Walker Buehler is throwing strikes, it's nearly impossible to string an inning to get 3 or 4 hits off this guy.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
So here is Derek Jeter, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the stretch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
There's one over to Muncie, and they double him up. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Here comes Tino Martinez. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Trying to get him started again following the double play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Smith. And the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Dwight Goodman gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-0. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Range is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting second.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Justin Turner comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Strike 2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Daryl Strawberry. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This is what you get fired up for right here. hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another payoff pitch. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Next for New York, Tim Raines. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Jorge Posada, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Behind 0-2 now. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. From the stretch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. From the stretch.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 New York. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Ballinger.
Cody Ballinger.
Changeup called strike 1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Next, here is Will Smith. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Williams calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, A.J. Pollard.
Into the box, A.J. Pollard will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Down the left field line and deep. Two out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dwight Goodman.
The pitcher, Dwight Goodman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Derek Jeter is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second, but that'll be off the wall in right center. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. plate, Tino Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Next up is Max Muncie, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. It's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And he got him.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Justin Turner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding himself.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Muncie over at second. Buehler on at first with 2 down. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Heading out towards shallow right. Raines will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Daryl Strawberry, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
1-0 the count. That's by him for strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Skied down the left field line. Pollard on the run, and that's going to land foul. The 1-2. Hit hard to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
In now, Tim Raines, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There now is Pollard, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Alfonso.
Next up, Alfonso Soriano. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
There he goes. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. The 1-0.
That's ball two.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He's set. The 0-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. The set. And the 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager, settles in to start things out. And now the first pitch. Corey Seager is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Back up the middle. Reined in. throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, the 7th.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and here comes Cody Ballinger. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Will.
Here now is Will Smith. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. No runs, just one hit, one error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case,
we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Wade Boggs. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Here's a pop-up now. Turner has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
1-2 now. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another 2-2 offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The pitcher, number 17, Dwight Goodman.
Next, it'll be Dwight Goodman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled off. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Taylor ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Jeter. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. And that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. But they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A.J. Pollard is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck getting that one.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Struck out in his first at-bat. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Soriano moving to his left. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. Plate is Bernie Williams. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A ball and a strike. That's taken up and in for ball 2. And that one yanked just foul. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in once again is Tino Martinez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Striking. Jose Canseco gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. but they lead it 1-0. Jose Canseco takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Cable Ruiz is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. First pitch on the way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Justin Turner is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Range is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
The 1-2. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They're down 1-0. Blake Trinan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 49.
Now to bat, Tim Raines. He flew out in his last AB. He's set, and the pitch.
Leading off for the Yankees.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Hey, that's what the threat of getting a bunt down and the threat of speed does. It brings the third baseman in right there, in too far to be able to react in time to that bullet down the line.
To the plate now, Alfonso Soriano. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now a move over to first. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Pollard looking up. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge.
Into the box, Jorge Posada. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. No outs, nobody on. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Up next, Wade Boggs flew out last time up. First pitch on its way as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Into the box now, Dwight Goodman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
A pause and the 0-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-0 New York. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forward Cody Ballinger.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Another one sent foul. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to...
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Now here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Raines is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 11, AJ.
Next to stand in is AJ Pollard. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Here's another 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Brustar Gratterall has been summoned from the bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Derek Jeter is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Again, a 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So now into the box is Bernie Williams as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's base. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Set to deal on 2-2. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. Smith gathers, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. And stepping in, Tino Martinez, 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Williams stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Before the 0-2, a look to first. Runners back. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The right fielder, number 31.
Scott Alexander trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 75.
So now to the plate, Tim Raines. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Comes set, the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. In there, a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
In now, Alfonso Soriano. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 home. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Goose Gossage is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncie. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The next 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Edwin Rios will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. As he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. Boggs fields it cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Tommy Canley enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. The catcher Jorge Posada will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now here it comes. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as the left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Gone to lead off the inning. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. His third home run of this series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Wade Boggs, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Canley rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Don Mattingly will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The 0-1 on its way. One out, nobody on. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Stepping in now, Derek Jeter. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Bellinger's got it. The throw to third. And he's safe.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Bernie Williams fielded cleanly, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0. Corey Knebel enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now the first pitch.
Number 46.
He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
John Hayball.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to give him the chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Jose Canseco waits on deck. And he fouls this one off.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Fouled away. Now a fastball off the plate away. Ball and a strike. Jeter at second. Williams at first. 2 out in the inning. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power led me.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Jeff Nelson is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. And now, Mookie Betts starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and has backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball into straightaway left. Canseco is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So next to hit is Corey Seager, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
And he lays off for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think
and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a crazy game. Completely lopsided throughout. But these guys did a lot of things right. It's hard to blow somebody out like they did and still get a shutout. A really nicely played game all the way around.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. New York have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Dwight Goodman pitches well enough to get the W. Walker Buehler is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees.